So, a lot of people, they live a life in a dream state. They think that just because they close their eyes and they can go into this fucking virtual world that they are in and fight like fucking, like they're Dragon Ball Z or fucking, the Ninja Turtles or whatever the fuck they think they can do. It's pretty exciting, I bet. I bet, it's weird, it's different. And being able to experience what a woman experiences or what a man experiences, the opposite gender, and go through all these other things. That's not what God put us here for. And if we really want to get technical, why humans were really created, they were created to be slaves. Now, if we want to get technical, we can. And there's the confirmation on that. But I'm not here to make anybody feel that they are, whatever. I'm here to enlighten people into what really needs to be worked on. And that is each other. You need to find the love that is placed in all of us from birth. And yeah, you know what? And I'm a rarity because I didn't get the same treatment as the rest of my family. The people that I was put into their lives. I didn't get any kind of love like that. Hell, I was kicked out of my house at 7, 8 years old. 8 years old? I was told that I couldn't come into my mother's house. And my mother agreed. I was 8. Because her boyfriend didn't want no dark black people in his house. And she agreed to it. And and I'm not upset about it. Because it made me who I am. And God was always with me. Everywhere I went. Hell, I died at 5. I went down a banister, a second story banister on my back, thinking I was a fireman, trying to, slide down the banisters, how, well, most of you don't know, but the older generation, Generation X, knows what I'm talking about. So I decided that I was going to go on my back this time instead of going on my stomach. I remember it was lunchtime. I looked up, the sun was shining in my eyes. And in a blink of an eye, the ground was coming up so fast that I hit it. When I woke up, the sun was setting. Now, you're telling me that there's this 5-year-old kid surrounded in blood on the cement in front of an apartment building where everybody lives, where a bunch of people live, and nobody picked up the kid that had blood surrounding his face and his clothes and all over the place. Nobody picked up that kid. Nobody gave a damn that that kid was sitting in a pile of blood, unconscious on the fucking cement in the middle of the day. Nobody cared, right? Nope. I woke up. I had to knock on the door because it was locked. And then my mom yelled at me as if I did something wrong. What the fuck did you do? I couldn't breathe. My nose was shattered. And I told her I fell off the banister, and she was more mad that she had to take me to the fucking hospital than I was hurt. You guys think you had it bad. You guys had a great life. That was the first time I died. But it wouldn't be the last. I had to get married when I was 13. That way I could be emancipated and I wouldn't have to worry about being at home at my mom's house. So they married me off. You guys have no idea. And now I understand why I still love, because I'm my father's son. Alright, we'll just do story time tomorrow now.